Hello. Welcome to the small room slash virtual lesson space. This is just a video looking at the new song that we were doing last time, which we've decided to call Elevator, I believe. So I'll get into it. The chords we need are C major 7. So what I'd recommend is your second finger, and it's going on the second fret of the first string, so the one closest to the floor. And the rhythm is going like this. Strum, 2, 3, strum, strum, 2, 3, 4, strum, 2, 3, strum, strum, 2, 3, 4. After we've done that, we move on to our F. So our F is first finger on the first fret of the second string, and then our second finger goes on the second fret of the fourth string, so the one closest to the chin. And we do a similar thing. So we strum F, F, 2, 3. So we go back to the C major 7 for those last two strums. We do that twice. F, 2, 3, C, C, 2, 3, 4. F, 2, 3, C, C. So I'm going to play through that whole thing and see if you can play along with me. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, strum, strum, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, strum, strum, 2, 3, 4, then F, F, 2, 3, 2, 3, and F, 2, 3, strum, strum. Okay, so then you do that whole thing twice. Okay, so part 2 is slightly different. So we've got our C major 7 again, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going on to D. So a few people play it with a thumb. That's still fine if you'd like to do it like that. I generally do it with, well, I usually do it with my finger, but I would suggest maybe your fingers. So you use your second, third, and pinky, or your first, second, third, and you're squeezing them all on the second fret on the fourth string, third string, and second string. So that was a lot of talking, so I might have forgotten what we're actually doing there. So we're going C major 7 first, 2, 3, 4, then D, 2, 3, 4. Then we've got our G chords. So that is take it one finger at a time with the G because it can get confusing really quickly. Start with your second finger, and that goes on the second fret, first string. Then pop your first finger down, second fret on the third string. And your third finger goes on the third fret, second string. You get a kind of triangle shape. So your G, and then your last chord of that line is A minor. So it's a nice easy one, second fret to fourth string. So I'm going to play through all of those, and you see if you can play along with me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, C major 7. Now get ready for your D, D, 2, get ready for G, G, 2, 3, 4, then A minor, 2, 3, 4. Cheeks look very rosy, weirdly, I don't know. And here we go. We are going to do the second line, which is pretty much the same, but we play G twice instead of going to A minor at the end. So C major, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, and G again. Okay, so if you're finding you're pretty comfortable with that, doing it fairly quickly, and you want something else to do, how about you add a strumming pattern? So maybe start with just 4 strums for each. You want something more complicated? Maybe down, 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 up, down, up. That would sound like this. Or try and think something for yourself. Try and think of a wee strumming pattern. I don't know, how would I do it? Maybe I'll go like... Something like that could work. Okay, so let's move on to melody. So melody part 1, which fits with this part. Okay, you start on your 7th fret. So usually it's either your second dot, or sometimes you have a dot on the 3rd fret. So the first dot's usually 5 and then 7. You hit 7 twice, and then 5 twice. So let's move to the next dot, and then 3 twice, and then 2 twice. And if you kind of speed that up a bit, you've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and you just let that second fret 1 just ring out. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, so you do that twice. Let's try it together. 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, and again. Okay, so you do that twice, and then you've got a really nice easy part where you're on the 3rd fret, 2nd string. You do that. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. When you reach 4, you hit the 2nd fret in the 1st string. So that'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Then you do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's do that whole melody together. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 3rd fret. 2, 3. 2nd fret. 2, 3, 4. 3rd fret. 2, 3, 4. Pretty much. Okay, so part 2 of the melody. It's pretty easy actually. We're coming in on beat 1 and 3 for the first bar, and then on the 3rd bar we've got something on every beat. But in general, it's not too bad. So we start off on our 1st string. And in fact, we're on the 1st string for most of the first part of it. 2nd fret. So it sounds like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then open. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 3, 2, 0, 3 on the 2nd string, and then open 2nd string, and then 3, 3 and still on the 2nd string. 5, 2, 3, 4, 3. Okay, so let's try that together. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 0. Cool. And a good thing to do as well is maybe go back to when I was playing the chords and try and play it over the top. And hopefully I played the chords right. I think I did. And yeah, so you can practice either. Same thing for that. Maybe try the chords over the top. Part 1 is this part. But that bit we're just playing part 2 would be over this part. Whatever the chords after that. Okay, cool. Hopefully see you in real life or potentially virtually very soon. Goodbye.